Well, hey everybody, Delta Flight Gaming, back here again with LA Noire. It is our weekly Wednesday upload. This is Reefer Madness.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
No, I don't.
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring.
Oh boy.
Has he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense
I mean,
claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's
$50
on Hollywood
is
Boulevard.
$50.
See what you can find out.
I want to make it inside. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Yeah, you do.
I have faith in the Lord. Do you, senor?
What the hell?
No way.
Hey, a magazine. What's in the name? Oh. Well, that'll be another collectible I do. So, how is everybody's Wednesday? Hopefully awesome. Now,
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
if I remember
No, you
right,
just look like you're made of money.
this should be,
Oh, very
or
good.
this, I
Kids
think
on
this
form.
is a
I'd
DLC.
say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid
case.
tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
And
You
I,
never listen to yourself.
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
Did you know, Mr. Mikowski?
so anyways, last semester I was taking a drugs in the brain class for my psychology. Not credit, but I needed a psychology elective, a higher
Get this.
higher tier.
Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. A couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, "I've set fire to my hotel twice today. You'd better come and get me."
Is that a
Did
joke?
they send some uniforms around to get her? No, that's the best part. The desk sergeant, he gets his share of crank calls, says, "All right, Lady Nero, why don't you come on down here?" An hour later, she shows. Hair still smoking, clothes smoldering, smelling like a brush fire.
How is that funny? Okay, so anyways. And in the class, my professor we got onto the topic of marijuana and like
There's
what
a
its
little
effects do and everything like that.
That's him in the back.
And he actually mentioned the movie Reefer Madness. I've seen Reefer Madness, and my
Freddie,
God, is that movie fucking
You're looking
horrible.
good.
You're gonna help me, right?
Like,
That's
it's
what
almost
I'm here
comically
for.
bad.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20. I said.
You want the money or the alternative? Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Wes comes from Tijuana.
But,
They
sorry.
bring in 50 pounds a week.
Damn,
50 pounds?
a week?
Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
But
Names, Freddie.
I watched the
Guy at the house is a spick.
Riff
that goes
Tracks,
by
all
name
the
Juan
guys from
Garcia
Mystery Science
Cruz.
Theater who continue to do like real movies. They made fun of real
Careful.
movies as opposed to just shitty bad ones.
He likes guns.
But I watched
Like
that
everybody.
Reefer Madness when
Do
they
me a
made fun
favor,
of it.
Freddie.
And my God, that was
the money on the
funny.
bus ticket.
All the jokes
Can't
they
last
made about
forever
that
on a
movie,
snitch
but
jacket.
like just the movie itself.
Let's go
is
visit
just,
this Cruz character.
excuse me.
50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
Oh yeah, the movie Reefer Madness is god awful.
Root beers all around, dog.
I can't decide between the two fish and the chicken.
All right. Man, sorry, my throat is super dry, and I'm drinking water, and it's still just like super dry.
You believe his story? Sure. A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Any in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further.
Where is this one at? No, I'm not. That's way too far. I'm not gonna do another another one of those street crimes where I have to drive all the way across goddamn town. Okay, so how do they know
Find a way in.
those guys are cops? Like, immediately, they just open fire.
Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Give me a
Shots
new
fired
gun.
and officers need help at 1452
Yeah.
North Las
No.
Palmas.
Yeah, give me that one.
Roger, 11K. Audience officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Officers need
Come on, dude, pop up. Oh, really? All right, let's try this again. That guy walks over. Open fire.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
I would move, dude.
11K calling KGPL. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired and officers need help at 1452
All right,
North
let's
Las
run around the
Palmas.
back, because I'm not pulling that shit again.
Roger, 11K. Audience officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Or not, I can get stuck. There we go.
1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired. Units to handle identify code 3.
Throw out the guns.
It's a little late for that. You just go in and just shoot everybody with that shit. If they open fire on you... Whoop. Come on, dude, pop out. There we go. One down. Is he right there?
Find some cover.
There we go. Forcible rear entry? That sounds a little dirty. What's with the sad
Ask
music?
you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
We shot the drug dealers. Oh no, poor them. Alright. What do you got on
You
you?
guys don't half leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
What do we got here?
A silver dollar. Thought they took these things out of
MAS.
circulation.
You know, I actually saw there's a guy who he takes, I think it's a silver dollar. I think it is. He takes a silver dollar and he like grinds and etches like pretty cool designs onto each coin. And he only does like one coin design or one
Juan
design
Garcia
per coin,
Cruz.
and he sells them
This is his
online.
address, but this place
And
looks
some
like
of
a
them are
front.
like really cool. Like they have like little intricate moving parts to it. Like one was like I think it was King Arthur and the Holy Grail.
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in
But like
Spanish.
he has a little knife that you can take out and you put it and slide it into the top of the coin, and this little like door kind of slides open and reveals like the Holy Grail. It was really cool to see. And some of the ones that I've seen him sell, I think he sells them on eBay. Some of them have fetched a decent price, like a good, I think like $1 to $2 grand. So, well, that's shot full of holes.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore?
Not
Junkies
anymore.
feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Grasshoppers. I've never heard that term for a weed head or a pothead. It's like we're checking out
These are the
20th
guys
century
keeping Juan
market.
so well stocked with soup.
Huge savings all day. Telephone. I figured there'd be something back here. It's like a chicken coop. Yeah, you can just hi-ya, kick it open. What is this?
I don't think so.
What about... Can I move over? There you go.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Nuts and bolts. Okay, what about here? You? Ooh.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, we are.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
Well, clearly it's not soup then. If we just killed a bunch of drug peddlers.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole.
Guadalajara,
This guy
Tijuana,
EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight.
Cuidad,
Dates and times
Madera,
seem pretty regular. We should notify the
San
border
Luis
crossing.
Posti.
Those fuckers are probably in
It almost
on
looks like it says Saca Tacos.
Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Alright. Pick it up. Thank you.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Holy shit, that is huge.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
That looks like at least $50. I don't know my weed prices, but I mean... Hey! Let's open up the other can. Oh, that sounds so accurate. That is a lot of weed. Hey! There we go. Get to running. just leave the body out on the front lawn on the stretcher. It's okay. Yeah, let's head out here. Come on, partner. Dude, what are you waiting for? Thank you.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
That sounded like additional dialogue.
Vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further.
Where is that? Is that still the one way down here? No. It's just too far away. I'll either do that off camera or in the next video. Depends upon how I feel.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
We're LAPD, and we must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog.
Her derp, shut
I
up.
must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Dude, shut up.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
God, dude.
There's no reason to be rude.
Yeah.
Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you could explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That was only
That's
$5
an
worth?
outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk.
Wow.
Please.
That was awkward.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
Is it Alfonso Reyes? No. Yeah, right there. Jorge Garcia Cruz.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Thank you.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
You look a little... Yeah.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Yay. I've never had
The factory
minestrone.
sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is I employ a lot of illegals.
Oh.
No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
No need for
Presumably
racism.
because the pay is a lot better. Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother
on the
employed
list.
here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago.
Oh, it's more like
Then
10
maybe
minutes.
something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
Okay.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
As if you didn't already know.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables, and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Why are you yelling?
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
A little
good
late to
God.
insult the man.
This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Why are you...
Yes, sir.
Turn around and look at the guy.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
North Highland has 15 boxes, 30 boxes. Yeah, North Highland.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Factory sealed soup cans.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
I get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. Gets delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
There's that coin that you both have.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho.
Gabacho.
The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th Century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Nope.
Is that a serious question?
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
We're here for
Cheer
weed.
up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
Don't know what that was supposed to be, but okay.
I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Damn it. Oh. Alright, now we're going to... Had one, I think the Marketplace, I think it was called.
How many years have you been in Vice,
Yeah,
Roy?
20th Century Market.
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
In the nation's capital, railroad officials, screenwriters, and critics accompany Miss
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
goes aboard the George Washington for the first motion
The gringo wruns the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
converted into a motion picture theater with seats for 50 persons. Two projectors provide uninterrupted entertainment. And for the first night audience, the Chessie Theater presents Mark Hellinger's newest hit, Swell Guy.
Oh boy, let's go see
This is the
Swell
last
Guy.
word in traveling luxury. Another step in the campaign to modernize American railroads. You don't have to miss that picture you wanted to see, nor your favorite star. Now you can see them underway on board the Theater on Rails.
You know, I honestly wonder, like, what would happen back in, like, the 40s and 50s if you missed a movie? Like, where would you ever get a chance to see it again?
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Highest quality, huge savings all day, open 8 a.m.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
Code 1 is get there, Code 2 is get there really quick, Code 3 is get there with lights and sirens.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Okay. Of course I have to chase you. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
Dude, that can that we opened up had like 6 of those in there.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you.
You had weed on you,
I
dude.
wouldn't
We
have
can
chased
take you
you.
in.
If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your
I
head.
want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
That's not our problem. Another
I need Ray to
coin
run down
with-
these silver
was it
dollars.
K-A-Y?
I need to make a deal.
Wait,
I need guarantees.
didn't that
You have
note
identification?
have K-A-Y at the end?
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
Cabello Castaño.
Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
What was that?
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
Well, because we have that another coin.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us.
Creatures?
If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Bad cop.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
8 cents for bananas.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer.
Yes, they do.
And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
So now we wait until the shipment comes. (10 p.m.) I have a feeling I'm getting into a shootout.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Hey,
Someone must know
Pachuco.
something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Have you guys ever watched that show Narcos? That was actually a really good show. I liked the second season. Oh, was it second season? Because I think the first series was Narcos Colombia, and there was Narcos Mexico. The Narcos Mexico was really interesting. Just there's this scene, if you haven't seen it, there's this scene where it's like 200 acres of just weed. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they probably, CGI faked it or whatever. But I mean, it ended up that actually was the largest weed seizure in history. And I mean, that thing was like massive, and how they would get these people to do.
Move!
Like you.
Let's go!
I'm getting a goddamn gun, dude. But like you would get on a bus.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Like you get on a bus, you put a bag over your head. They take you out to the middle of nowhere where the field is. All you do is just pick weed on it. Like I mean, it was just crazy how they made this operation. Alright, well, another cop is down. Did I get him?
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Come on, pop up. Pop up.
How long do you think you can hold out?
There you are, finally. Oh, right in the face. Alright, looks like I'm down to 2, maybe 3.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Stand up! Oh, wow. Alright, so it looks like I'm down to the last one. Don't know why I ran down. Oh, right in the face.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Where's my hat? Where'd he go? Hey, dude's got a coin on his hand. In his hand.
$1 per
ALS.
dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Dude, that's evidence. Might as well keep it. Sea of grass.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Tipo. United Artists, admit one. It's a huge wallet.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look.
Wow.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Might as well just box that up, put it in the trunk, and... I mean, there's at least 200 pounds right there. That's probably more like 2,000 pounds or something. That was a lot of boxes. Do you have another coin on you? Betting you do. No, you got... Oh my god, that's a lot of money. I'll take that.
Must be $1,000 here.
Well, it looks like $1,000, but it might not make it back. And
Yet
BT.
another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping.
Yep.
The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2
Fucking
coins for
dirty
you.
cop.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
So that... It's...
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Put them together. Can you work out what it says?
Movie there. Oh, wait, I got it.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third,
Masang
KAY. The fourth,
Metals.
MET. The fifth, ALS. Masang Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
No.
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. And okay, little hiccup there. I just don't understand why my why my Elgato will do that, because like when I record, I'm recording everything off my laptop, but I don't run anything. Like when I'm recording, I don't run anything else. But
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Yeah, because it's still evidence.
Locked. We need another way in.
Go around the side.
That'll work.
Full house. Kings over fives. God damn it! You win one more hand, Andy.
Cover the back door, Roy.
Money and going home. That fucker's turn it is to mine shop. Hey, what can I say? I got lucky. Bullshit. You're cheating, and I'm gonna catch you at it before the night is out. Now deal.
Hey!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Alright, 2 of them are down. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Stand up, dude. Stand up, man. Motherfucker.
Your move, mister. Come
Stay
in.
down.
Got your name on it.
That is like the worst cover possible. At least hide behind a tire, you know what I mean?
Stay down.
Damn it.
I got you down, motherfucker. You're covered, Phelps.
What? That should have been a hit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there are more of them. Diddle-diddle.
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
No.
Throw out the guns.
Oh, they don't blow up.
Find some cover!
Or don't. Up to you. Nothing in here.
Your move, mister.
There no guns anywhere?
I got him. Son of a bitch is ripped. Yep. Your move, mister.
Your move, mister.
Weapons on the ground. How long do you have, asshole? I'm gonna find you.
I actually got one.
Move, I gotcha.
Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go.
LAPD, hands up.
Oh,
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
man, when did I lose my hat?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Dirty, dirty, dirty cop.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf
Don't bother
of
with a
brass
stretcher. Just
and the
pick up his
mom
feet and
dads
drag his ass
concerned
out.
Citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
All right. Every herb bearing seed. All right, that is going to do it for this episode. 5-star case. Awesome. So, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there.
It's Sheldon, the guy from the Asakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!